the corner too fast.
He did say it was slippery.
Oh, bonus video. Start the video with that car in the ditch. I've seen a lot of those today already, and yesterday. It's been a week. It's been a week. How are you guys doing? While you answer that, I want some cookies.
I got cookies.
You have cookies? You have my cookies?
Yeah. My mount's a little too loose, so it keeps
Yeah, I'm having issues with my mount too. I'm gonna have to do some work to that.
I'm trying to tighten that one up because it keeps dropping down.
Ah, cookie. We're in Spokane. It is 10:45 a.m. minus 9.5 degrees Celsius. The warmest we've seen this week.
It is.
Still feels cold out there because it's a little breezy.
The sun felt good though. Very inside.
Yeah.
It feels good.
We've had road closures. We've had stupidity. We've had just plain simple people spinning out. I chained up for the first time this winter. You guys got all that to look for in the first week of the new year. I guess in the meantime, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Don't want to spoil it too much, but it includes the tow truck, the shop, changing up.
Tow truck for us. No tow needed, just I needed a boost. Chained up, had to go to the shop to get fuel filter replaced. Had accidents right in front of us, spin outs right in front of us. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the accident on camera. I wish I had been rolling for that one.
Yeah.
But we're running a whole day late. We ran a day late, last week, right? Well, we were running ahead of schedule, so didn't really run a day late last week, but failed to deliver that on load last week on Friday, had to deliver it on Monday. We failed to deliver this load that we just dropped off in not Coeur d'Alene.
See, it's tricky. Post Falls.
Post Falls. Next to Coeur d'Alene. That dropped that load a day late. Yeah, it's been special. And now we just have some trailer parks on the back going to Summit. It's like, I prefer to go the other way through Spokane, but this way is closer right now, so I guess I'll go this way. I thought you were going to be merging in here, that's why I slowed down. Oh well. Anything that looks wet on the road is black ice. The little bits of dry, it's grippy. So I'm trying to drive on the dry stuff and on the snow. But as it's warming up here, should get this all wet. Perfect for black ice overnight again.
The coldest, it was like minus 26 or something overnight, one night.
Yep.
Minus 32 of wind chill. So it's extremely cold out there. So yeah, it's warm right now. So far we've avoided the lower mainland. We'll see if I can stay true for the rest of the week.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of load we get tomorrow morning.
Like, they got over a foot of snow, and I really want to avoid them. That whole area. Because on Friday, everybody leaves.
blocking both lanes here. Because I know I need more than a full lane to get around this corner with this trailer. Welcome to downtown Spokane. I'm done with cookies. I mean, I'm never done with cookies, but this should put me in the center lane here. Poor dude in the walker there, pushing through all the snow. Ah, what are you doing? Coming over, I see. I was reaching for another cookie. Train overhead. I'm gonna honk here soon. It's been green for a little bit. Spokane is quite a beautiful city.
It is.
Hey, there's a red light. I should slow down. It looks like the roads are wet here. Yeah, they're definitely wet. That's nice.
It was almost like a switch though. Yesterday we came across the border and it was like, roads are better.
I know. The roads are so much better. So much less snow in the U.S. No wonder Americans always think Canada lives in igloos.
Like they have more snow.
We crossed the border and it's like, hey, roads are clear. We can now hammer down.
Yeah.
Barely made it to our rest area in the middle of nowhere, like 5 minutes to spare. A little side by side in there. Side there is completely stuck. Spinning my tires a bit. I do have all the lockers on. some of these cars are much better at guessing where the lane is than others. Whoa. Giving lots of space in front of us, and cars keep taking that space and say, hey, it's slippery out here, I kind of need the space. And he's veering over the center line, over the... You can't choose what lane to be in. People have a hard time guessing lanes in the winter. You have to,
it shows you once in a while.
once in a while you see the dots, but you also have to have spatial awareness. Go, okay, 4 lanes, the center should be right about here. Some people are much better at that than others, but
Yeah.
spatial awareness. We're still crossing in Meadowland Falls, right? Melway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. It's a no-brainer. That's where we should cross, but you never know. Double check with the paperwork.
We're pretty sure we were gonna cross empty, and then we got this, so it's kind of cool.
Hey, at least I'm getting paid for a
Yeah.
load instead of running back empty.
I don't think it's a small load, but it's something.
Hey, it pays just like a full load.
Yeah.
Small load is better than a full load. For me, not for Sutco, but for me, because I get paid the same.
You think these are parts for like a chip trailer or something?
Yep. Definitely chip trailer parts. I would like to get to the center lane again. When why are we stopping? Oh, there's someone crossing. Got it. I can understand why we're stopping, but that makes sense. They're all dressed in Christmas gear, elf and Santa gear. Getting in the Christmas spirit.
We've definitely been listening to the music.
Yep, we've
Enjoying.
been listening to a bunch of different Christmas channels on Sirius XM.
Like right now, I'm kind of enjoying. I am. You're driving, so you're probably not, but enjoying the white Christmas type of feel.
You know, I don't hate this, especially since I'm not in a rush. We're gonna take our time on this stuff. No need to be rushing on this stuff.
We drove through a small town yesterday. They had the wood stove smell, and I was like, "Oh, that brings back memories of Christmas and the wood stove going and my grandparents." It was like instant memory, which is really cool. You want to grab my phone and email
Dave, Ivan, and Heather and just go, what does my Christmas look like? Just go planning some family time for Christmas. What do my days off look like for Christmas? Or what does my weekend look like for next delivery? Because maybe they know. If they do, I would appreciate to know. Today's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's a fire truck coming towards us. Keep an eye on what fire truck or ambulance. Continuing this way, so the best way to get out of the way is move along. Yeah, okay, ambulance.
I don't know if we know this answer.
What's that?
He wants the total.
Total of what?
Oh, Heather answered. The total weight for this load. The broker, but Heather answered.
Heather answered the question with weight.
Yeah.
How much was the answer?
I think he said, or she said 2,000, yeah. 2,000 pounds.
It's, I think, under that, but yeah. It's a fair guess.
I'm going to attempt to remember to fix your phone this weekend, but I don't think it'll be easy.
Fix my phone?
With the email notification.
Oh yeah, I don't get email notifications.
I think it's an app problem, and the only reason I think that is it's done it to me before.
So uninstall and reinstall?
Yeah, which is a pain in the butt to do.
Okay, car. Always making it interesting.
Something smells really good. Might be this Italian place. It smells kind of
Could be.
Italian.
Yeah, could be. Definitely smell good food. There's an old RB sign there.
It's usually the problem with this route. It gets me really hungry. See, like everything.
probably a hydraulic lift,
Mm.
like a scissor lift,
Okay.
hidden by that max
Yeah.
for your money sign.
I can kind of see that.
It's high enough I hardly notice it. My eyes don't look up that way for stuff, so I think it's too high. Because I didn't see it. Yeah, there's a scissor lift in there.
Yeah.
A scissor lift on a trailer.
Kind of clever. Unique, I should say.
Yep. Might as well take that space there. That's a get sandwich space. Everybody in front of you hits the brakes. I can't stop. Let's see. Get sandwich space. See a gap. Nice big gap. Let's pick the center lane again. Hobby Lobby.
I like Happy Lobby.
3/4 of a mile. Be in either of the
That's a pretty cool
right
looking.
lanes.
Cool
Then
stuff
keep
in that
right
store.
to North Newport Highway.
Expensive, overpriced for what it is, but very unique stuff. Okay, another sandwich zone. Especially downhill. At least the hill's flat. You guys all feel like sandwiches? Seems like it.
Continue to talk about them and I feel like them.
It is 11:09, so I just had cookies, but I'll probably be hungry for a sandwich soon.
North Newport Highway.
I just think the way the week's gone, we're kind of just off schedule.
31 North Newport Highway.
Was that a question?
No.
Okay. Wait, were you asking me something or was that a comment? Did we get an email back? We'll
Yeah.
never know without checking. It might take a while to get a response too.
I think they're
Okay.
they're gonna have to chit chat for a bit and try to figure it out before they tell you.
And the fact that we emailed it to 3 people, everybody's going to let the other person answer that.
I did submit vacation, so we'll have to look at that and see if that's approved.
Well, the boss said he was going to approve them.
Yeah, he should set a crazy week too, so
Don't mind all the banging and I just realized I hadn't plugged in one of my cameras. The brand new one. The ceiling camera. I think that's what I'm calling it. Okay.
seems to be the recurring thing.
Mm-hmm.
All their things are marked off.
Oh, the gas station's closed. Bizarre. Maybe just too cold, couldn't handle the cold. We've had that issue.
Like, yeah, that issue this week.
But that was minus 26. What temperature does fuel start gelling or diesel start gelling?
I'll look that up.
I had to buy some anti-gel. I don't know where I left that receipt.
It's in your backpack.
Okay. I'll make sure I claim that and get my money back for that.
Yeah, this is minus 9.5 Celsius or 15 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so yeah. most of the diesel sold in Canada has the anti-gel built into it. But I'm guessing I fueled up somewhere that didn't.
Which is quite odd, but... So it says basically it has to stay that temperature for like 48 to 72 hours.
Okay. Which it definitely did.
Yeah.
Much colder than that.
And it happens when the paraffin wax and the diesel solidifies.
Excuse me. Paraffin in the diesel solidifies it. Okay. Go ahead, answer.
Hello? Good, how are you? Oh, well, we're sitting at, what is it right now, -10? Yeah, it's level. Yep, it's a lot better. Yeah, early Merry Christmas to you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, on the 28th. Okay. Yeah, we have family coming down from Prince George. That's the only reason why we were asking, right? Like, if we could meet up with them, but yeah. But yeah, Vancouver, Washington, or BC? BC, yeah, that definitely will work then. Yep. Awesome, that works perfectly. I know, I was just telling Juan, like, I don't want to be in the Lower Mainland at all. Like, oh, wow, on top of what they already had, wow. Yeah, it makes sense. Sounds good, thank you very much. Bye.
I like that they just talk to Jess as if they're talking to me. Including if they're pissed off at me. They yell at Jess then. That happens both ways. They just treat Jess as if it's me.
Well, David said that, right? I'm part of the crew, right?
Yep, she's just one of the truckers. She's
Yeah.
just one of them.
Yeah, he
Pretty
treats
awesome.
me that way.
So the load we're loading today?
So we're probably leaving
Or tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning.
KMT to somewhere in Vancouver.
And that doesn't have to be delivered till the 28th.
28th, so leave on the 27th. He says Vancouver's getting like another 2 feet of snow today. So he's trying to keep all drivers away from Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's no point. We're all just going to be stuck. We're not actually doing anything.
So he won't be home for Christmas, and then you have all the traffic trying to leave.
Okay, so we're going to load tomorrow. We're going to have Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday off.
Okay.
4-day weekend. Heck yeah. All right.
We're supposed to do last minute Christmas
Could
shopping,
you-
is what he says.
Could you text Liz, my sister, and say, hey, we're going to have Monday off. We could come up to Kamloops if they're available for Monday morning. To hang out, have Monday morning and have lunch or something. If that's if they have a place for us to come and hang out for a bit. like at her in-laws. That way you get to hang out with the niece and nephew a little bit on Boxing Day. Cool. This is what I was hoping for, but I just wasn't sure. It's like, if they're going to try to get a last minute load to Vancouver this week still, I'm like, I'm not really interested in that. But
Yeah, I had to ask Washington or BC, but I'm like, that decides if we have to leave. Because he's like, is that going to give me enough time? And I'm like, well, Washington one will be longer distance than
Yep.
BC one. So
well, that works perfect.
yeah.
Leave on
He said
Tuesday.
he'll send the dispatch soon.
Leave on Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Maybe leave a little early because of the storm.
Yeah. Well,
We'll go look at the weather forecast and
Yeah.
go from there. Okay, so that's going to make videos interesting. That's going to make videos interesting. Okay, so we've shot today's video. Today's Wednesday. I know it's Saturday for you guys. Wednesday. So tomorrow, we have to shoot 2 videos tomorrow to get Thursday and Friday in.
yeah.
If we can, let's shoot a 3rd video. Because we're not going to have a Monday video. But we could on Tuesday just shoot 2 videos on Tuesday, a Monday and a Tuesday video.
Like, you're just going KMT to home, we'll have that much.
Yeah, let's shoot 2 videos tomorrow. And then shoot 2 videos on Tuesday. And New Year's might be less runs too. There, I don't care about New Year's. There's no family plans there. If I work like a normal weekend, I don't care.
We don't even stay up half the time. We just we go to bed.
Just don't care. I just don't care. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We
Which
might run short on videos, but if it's only a day or 2 behind, we can catch up in the following weeks and stuff. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. So are you going to stay home next week? Depends if you can sleep tonight.
I might have to.
Well, if you can sleep tonight, you might be able to get... Let's try to set the temperature a little cooler. See if you can sleep better that way. Just let's... You guys will hear all about that, but we can't turn our truck off. I mean, we can turn it off for an hour or so, but the batteries are not holding a charge, which turned into a disaster at minus 25. That was almost an emergency.
Yeah.
But, so we can't shut the truck off, so we have to idle overnight, and Jess is really struggling sleeping with the truck idling.
Well,
Not because of the noise, but because every time we can't control the heat. Every time the truck goes into a regen, the truck gets really hot inside. The rest of the time it's cold inside, right?
So I'm becoming a sinus headache for
it's
sure.
like hot, cold in here because of the regens.
And I've always had sinus and allergy issues, but idling, yeah.
And the
cold.
fans are blowing at such a their lowest setting, fan setting in the back, and it still completely dries you out and dehydrates you.
I had this thing in my leg this morning where the fan must have been, and it's become so itchy and dry.
Because it dried out, yeah.
It dried out my skin on my leg.
So yeah, see how tonight goes, how well you sleep tonight, and then make a decision about next week. It'll be a short week next week, so
Yeah.
kind of have to decide after tonight.
'Cause I'm keeping you awake because all I do is try to get up and
I woke
switch
up
everything.
thinking that the truck was getting loaded. And I'm like, what? Did I sleep in? They're unloading my truck? Wait, we're parked at a rest area. There's what? Oh, Jess is just moving around and bouncing the truck all over the place. And I'm like, oh, phew,
Did I
heart
only
attack.
wake you up that one time?
Huh?
Did I only wake you
No,
up?
I woke up a couple times.
Yeah,
but-
because I keep going up here for the dials, because the ones back there don't do anything. It's just,
So let's try to set the front temperature cold. And then that dial on the back adjust that temperature dial to rather a little bit too cold than too hot.
So I had the dial on the back turned to cold, and it was still hot. And I was like, okay.
The problem is, when we stop for the truck and we stop for the night and stop, the whole truck is still hot. The water temperatures are hot. And the truck idles and the water temperatures slowly get colder and colder and colder. And by the morning, you actually have to have all the temperatures at maximum, and it's not blowing hot air because the truck's only idling.
Yeah, that happened the first night.
That was on a minus 25 night, or minus 20 night.
Yeah. But last night, yeah, it's just...
Last night was warmer, and it was a lot harder to get comfortable. It was too hot. Unfortunately, it's all related on the engine, and if it goes into a regen is basically, it really overheats the exhaust filters and burns the carbon out of it to help reduce pollution. And it has to do that. It has a carbon filter that all the pollutants get caught in. All the carbon gets caught in this filter, and once the filter is full, it burns it out. And then when it burns it out, it gets really hot in here.
To top it off with my sinus issues, I can't take a lot of the medication everybody else can because of my blood pressure and stuff.
Yeah.
And the ones that are for blood pressure, they don't do anything for me. You might as well just give me a water pill at that point,
Yeah.
or a sugar pill, or the fake pills. Just they don't do anything. So then I sit like this all day with a pounding headache, and I hate this.
Yeah. If you can't sleep, then we gotta figure something out.
Yeah, that's what the debate. I'm like, well,
We'll just stay at home until they've replaced the batteries and we have bunk heat again. But next week is only going to be Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, 3 nights next week.
Only 3 nights. You know how many nights I've done already this week, and I feel this way?
2. Well, that's not fair. 3. Let's go with 3 already because the first night was special as well. But for all different reasons. Yeah, if Jess wasn't keeping me awake, I would be sleeping fine with that. But I like last night, I would have set the temperatures a lot colder, but kind of let Jess try to go wherever she's comfortable.
You don't seem to have sinus issues like I do, though.
I'm dried out, stuffed up. I'm not as bad as you. I'm clearing my throat, and I heard when I'm editing these videos, all my secret clearing the throats, I try to do real quiet, come across the speakers or the microphone clear, very clear. So my secret throat clearing isn't actually all that secret. Give me a water. Yeah, let's just say the week went so well that I have a RCMP card with me. Because they wanted footage of my dash cam.
So Heather emailed you back, and Ivan emailed you back, and Dave called you, so...
So they all answered.
Yeah. But apparently not many are open for Boxing Day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, a lot of people are going to be closed on Friday. I'm like, there might be a couple of customers open on Friday. Most places are going to be closed on Monday, period.
Yeah.
And we're not delivering on Tuesday, we're delivering on Wednesday.
I look at calendar here. 28th, yeah, a week from now, Wednesday.
Excuse me, stuffed up. No harm in blowing the nose on this live on a video. Just what's a live video? We're not live.
And Ivan said he's waiting for confirmation from Klesnikov on what day, the 20th or 29th.
Oh, okay.
So.
Going to respond back to you know what? We're fine. They're fine. No harm.
Yeah.
No point in making them look at another email. The information has been shared. And if it's 29th, 5-day weekend.
I'm so glad we have this much notice because like I told Liz, I was like, it's nice that we have days to plan it out now.
Yeah. I figured I'd ask
Yeah.
when we get close, and I'm like, hey, now we should know what my weekend looks like. Or at least you guys should be planning what my weekend should look like. So
Yeah, because your family lives 8 hours away from us and we don't see them often. We saw them last night Canada Day around there. Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't had loads of super in storage in a long while. How long does it take to drive to Kamloops?
Well, I would assume like 2.5 hours, but I'll Google that.
Oh, there's a car in the ditch there. It's been in the ditch for a while.
So 2 hours and 40 if you take connector, 3 hours if you take 97.
So about 3 hours. Okay.
Because you might not want to take the connector. Everybody going
Yeah.
home.
Well, we have a pickup and we have decent winter tires. Not like the top of the line winter tires, but decent.
But I'm saying if the highway gets closed, we're
Yeah,
screwed up there.
we'll have to look at the forecast and decide which road to take. Because the other road has closures too sometimes.
Yeah, but everybody from Kelowna to Vancouver is taking connector.
No, not the connector, but Highway 5, you mean.
You have to take the connector from Kelowna to Merritt.
Oh, from Kelowna.
Yeah.
Okay. All the people from Kamloops going back to Vancouver are taking Highway 5, yeah.
Yeah. So, taking the route that saves a half hour-ish will probably not be the wisest. There isn't a holiday that those...
Roads don't have all closures.
Yeah.
It is beautiful out here.
It is. I love when the snow stays on the trees.
Let's put it this way. Snow videos aren't stopping. We've had a absolute crazy amount of snow this year. In places that never get any snow. Like it's rare for Vancouver to get more than a little bit, and they've got feet of snow.
Yeah, it's on the cut though.
And they're getting more. And they don't buy winter tires down there. And that's most of the problem right there, because people just crawl down the highway because they've got hard summer tires on their vehicles.
Say Arctic outflow warning. Interesting. But like this is shut down the ferries. This is the high winds holiday. It shut down the airports. It shut down the roads. Like people from the island of Vancouver are just like really in trouble down there. Yeah, like Vancouver's like minus 10 and minus 18 with the wind chill. Like it's so weird to hear that Vancouver area can be minus 30 with wind chill. Like that's not
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. People are gonna die there because of this.
They will. Yeah.
Especially homeless people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little dose of, just a small little dose of what a homeless person feels like, how cold it gets. just say I feel for people that don't have a home in this temperature. It's gonna be hard to survive that. It's one of those. It's like I need more money so I can help people out like that. That is my secret goal in life that I don't really tell people. My secret, I don't even know if I should tell you guys, is to reduce my bills and make more money and not keep any of the extra money I make. That is my goal in life. Reduce my bills, less me spending money, and then all the rest of my money, I want to make other people's lives happy because I'm lucky enough to have a happy life, and I think more people should have that chance. Money doesn't buy happiness, but you know, having a roof over your head certainly isn't going to make you grumpier.
Yeah. And we've been in situations where a helping hand goes a long way.
Yep, we've needed a hand before, and we've had some people reach out and help us out when we absolutely needed it. So if that hadn't happened, we would have gone homeless.
Exactly what I was thinking. It's like it can make and break things if somebody helps you.
Yeah. So we try to return that favor. My goal is to be poor the rest of my life, but make a lot more money, but be poor. I guess that's my secret mission statement for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Let's get YouTube to make lots of money and then not spend it on me. On the weekend I was looking at laptops. I think when we move to RV or camper or whatever we decide, we're going to get rid of our tower computers and just donate them to charity. There's a local, I wish he had started signaling a little earlier so I could have slowed down. Luckily there's no oncoming vehicles for you. There's a group in Penticton that takes old computers, refurbishes them, and gives them to people that need them. So
Yeah.
I think we'll give our old PCs to them and then go off of laptops. The problem with laptops is they're not repairable, but they are now. They are. Laptops are now repairable. At least if you buy a framework laptop, completely modular and repairable. Stuff you can do at home yourself, as long as you're delicate with your hands. I can do this. A modular laptop framework. If you guys ever want to buy a laptop, look at framework. They come from basic, cheaper laptops to higher end laptops, and I think that's the only laptop I'm buying in the future. I am approaching 50 miles, which means I have to stop and check my load. I can see my load in my mirror, so guess what? I'm going to be lazy. I know my load, but I legally have to stop and check my load. We're going to pull in at the next, in 8 miles is turn off. We'll pull in, stop there. I'll do a load secure. Maybe I'll jump out between the lights. Haven't been driving a lot of snow. The lights are probably clear. And then we'll call it a day. I guess our video here is probably going to go over an hour, but whatever. Now that I no longer say every video has to be an hour, there are shorter ones and there are longer ones. They're kind of mixed up now. But UPS had changed on their tires. I noticed in Spokane, every FedEx vehicle, if it was a semi or just a van, all of them had chains.
That probably makes a big difference.
Yep, every single unit had chains on them. They must have just chained up every vehicle in their yard, and then out they went with chains.
I know yesterday I saved you multiple times.
Yeah, having those chains on made a big difference. Man, what a beautiful winter wonderland.
I think I like it. It's just beautiful when the sun hits those mountains like that.
Gorgeous. So hopefully we get unloaded today. I don't see why we wouldn't.
It should.
I'll just push it off by hand if I have to.
Like, it's not a big load. It should be easy to do.
I mean, it would be hard for me to push it off by hand. I'm a little heavy for that, but I think I could do it.
You just unstrap and do donuts in the yard. That's all you do.
Yep, unstrap it. Do a couple donuts in the yard. The stuff will unload itself. I mean, I'd probably get fired, but it would be unloaded. So yeah, I just want to say I really, really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great holidays. I know not all of you guys celebrate Christmas. Honestly, we don't put a lot of special emphasis on Christmas either, but it is the one day that I demand off from work. I've worked enough Christmases when I worked at Walmart that I just hated Christmas, right? So we do puzzles and listen to Christmas music and just eat lots of chocolate.
And then make cinnamon rolls in the morning. With
Yes.
bacon.
Cinnamon rolls and bacon.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Christmas morning already.
And let me try to webcam.
And zero gifts.
Yeah.
Zero gifts. I was thinking maybe we can webcam on Christmas Eve with family.
I know from talking to my dad that Christmas Day should work for him. But we'll see. I don't know about Christmas Eve, but we'll...
Because we may do a live stream if we can get that figured out on Christmas Day.
Yeah. But yeah, families all in different time zones for like you and me for the most part, so
I guess we could buy a... Do we have another webcam? Do we have two webcams? Yeah.
I don't know where the second one is.
It's behind my computer.
My webcam on my dad I can do on your phone. I can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I
We
can't
could
do
do
it
that
on
too.
my phone because I don't have front facing camera. But
So if we do a live stream, it's on the other channel. It'll be the 3Js. We'll do a webcam live stream on Christmas Day. I don't know what hours, but we're gonna do a puzzle live. It'll be a camera just looking straight down at a table, at a puzzle table, and we'll do a puzzle live. At least that's a plan. So
that's what you were talking about, like no gifts. Like the puzzles we can donate or
Yep.
give away to family. They can enjoy them. And the chocolate, you know, you eat it. There's nothing.
we have no extra junk after Christmas.
Yeah.
Anything we need, we just go buy it. We're at that point in life where we are not in need of anything. We're in want of things, but we're not in need of anything.
We both did puzzles growing up for Christmas, so it's
Yep.
kind of a good tradition.
I think it's important to distinguish between a need and a want.
Oh yes, for sure.
I want a lot of things, but before I take the things I want, perhaps I help other people with things they need.
This is just like postcard beautiful.
This is gorgeous.
I doesn't say puzzle, but
Yeah, I've seen puzzles like this. Just imagine a cabin on a little walkway instead of a road. Man, how beautiful is this? All right, we are gonna bail out of here. You guys have a Merry Christmas. See you guys back on the road on Monday. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We are out of here. You guys rock.
adios.
Thank you.